Greetings and welcome to the 161st commencement ceremony at the State University of New York at Oswego. We are
Arms up. 1, 2, 1. Horns down. Go.
Leading the SUNY Oswego 161st Commencement Procession is the Mace Bearer. The mace is a symbol of authority and of the importance of this event. The Mace Bearer, Elizabeth Dunn Schmidt, Professor of Economics and Chairperson of the SUNY Oswego Faculty Assembly. Following the Mace Bearer are retirees: Anna DeJuca Cox, Associate Professor, Modern Languages, and Scott Roby, Associate Professor of Physics.
Now entering the SUMA.
The undergraduate candidates in gold gowns are summa cum laude honor students. They have achieved SUNY Oswego's highest recognition for their dedication, their academic preparation, and their outstanding overall grade point averages. Three, two. Now entering the Convocation Hall are undergraduate candidates for degrees from the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is the largest academic division in SUNY Oswego, boasting 18 academic departments, 15 interdisciplinary programs, 5 graduate programs, and several certificate programs. Providing a learner-centered community committed to high intellectual standards, the college offers more than 40 undergraduate majors in subjects ranging from American Studies to zoology, nearly as many minors, and 8 cooperative degree programs. Through in-depth study in traditional and interdisciplinary programs, we prepare students to identify and develop productive solutions to the many challenges facing regional, national, and global civil society. Candidates for master's degrees and for certificates of advanced study are now entering the Convocation Hall. The Division of Graduate Studies hosts more than 36 graduate programs across all 4 colleges and schools. Graduate students are able to access these programs at our Oswego and Syracuse campuses, online and at certain work sites in the region. We provide an environment that produces the next generation of leaders who are interested in a global mindset, ethical communication, and an appreciation for diversity and inclusion. The Emeriti and distinguished faculty of the State University of New York at Oswego are now joining the procession. Our distinguished faculty include several Fulbright scholars, leaders in their fields conducting millions of dollars in funded research, and most importantly, they are caring mentors who have made a difference in the lives of your sons and daughters. The Commencement Platform Party is entering the Convocation Hall. The Platform Party consists of the officers of the college, representatives from the SUNY Oswego College Council, and commencement speaker Joseph Lacal, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of SRC Inc. Completing the Platform Party is Dr. Mary C. Toll, SUNY Oswego's officer in charge.
Dr. Toll, by authorization of the State University of New York Board of Trustees, the College Council, and the college faculty, I declare the 161st commencement of the State University of New York at Oswego to be in session. Before we proceed with today's ceremony, the State University of New York at Oswego would like to recognize with respect the Onondaga Nation, the people of the hills, or central firekeepers of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the indigenous peoples upon whose ancestral lands SUNY Oswego now stands. Please join SUNY Oswego in acknowledging the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora nations, their elders, both past and present, as well as the future 7 generations yet to come. Consistent with the university's values of diversity and equity, inclusion and social justice, this acknowledgement demonstrates a commitment to cultivating relationships with Native American communities through academic collaborations, partnerships, historical recognitions, and community service in order to dismantle the legacies of conquest and colonization. And now, please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Rhonda Brown.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say can the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration at SUNY Oswego, I extend a warm welcome to our graduates, their families, friends, and guests. I would now like to introduce members of the platform party. From my left, in the second row, Dean of Extended Learning, Jill Pippin. Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Kristen Croyle. In the front row, College Council Member, Darlene Baker. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Scott Furlong. From my right, in the second row, President of the Student Association, Tequila Becken. Dean of Graduate Studies, Kristen Eichhorn. Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement, Mary Canali. In the front row, College Council Member, Kristen Stanley Graves. Commencement Speaker, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer for SRC and Chairperson of SRC International, Joseph Lauco. Officer in charge of the college, Mary C. Toll. And I am Chair of the Faculty Assembly, Elizabeth Dunn Schmidt. I now give you SUNY Oswego's Officer in Charge, Dr. Mary Toll.
Welcome to SUNY Oswego's 161st commencement ceremonies. This is a day of well-earned and joyful celebration for you and your loved ones. This gathering, on one of the most important days of our academic year, celebrates the core mission of our college. This momentous rite of passage marks a milestone in each of our lives. Every group of graduates has faced unique struggles along their path to earning their degrees. And you, the class of 2022, have conquered unprecedented challenges. We are proud of you. You enjoy this well-deserved celebration of your achievement. You, your friends, families, and all of those who have supported you along the way have certainly earned it. I now give you Kristen Stanley Graves, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the College Council.
Good morning. On behalf of the SUNY Oswego College Council, it is my distinct pleasure to extend greetings to the Oswego class of 2022, their family and friends. Graduation is a rich tradition that recognizes the achievement, hard work, and sacrifices that our graduates and that all of you in the audience, parents, spouses, children, supporters, have contributed in order to arrive at this amazing day. Graduates, today we offer our wholehearted congratulations on a job well done. May your Oswego degree be your passport to the future and help guide you on your continuing quest for knowledge in a world filled with promise and opportunity. Congratulations and good luck. And now I direct your attention to the large screens for a message from New York State Senator and Majority Leader of the United States Senate, the Honorable Charles E. Schumer. Thank you.
Hello, SUNY Oswego. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2022. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry that I can't join you in person, as I do almost every year, but I'm sure with you in spirit. First, a quick word to the parents. As a parent myself, I know how hard it is to raise kids these days, and how much you've invested in them. But it all pays off as you watch your son or daughter receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. And now to the class of 2022. The challenges of the last few years have been truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important in life. And today, you have earned a degree from a truly fine institution of higher learning, and nothing can take that away from you. We have a lot more work to do, but little by little we are seeing signs that life is returning to normal. And it took a lot of working together to reach this point. As Senate Majority Leader, I worked hard to pass the American Rescue Plan, which put money in the pockets of families and small businesses who have been hurt by the crisis. And thanks to the safe and highly effective vaccines that I was proud to champion in the Senate, we're getting ready to embark on the next chapter of American history, which you will help us write. And right now, I'm also pushing President Biden to forgive $50,000 in student loans, a crushing burden for millions of college graduates around the nation. With a flick of a pen, he could wipe the debt clean and create a brighter future for so many people, including many of you. So graduates, my concluding message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future is uncertain. Many of you may not be sure what you're going to do next. What has been true throughout history is just as true today, that even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things a better way. Our nation is overcoming the pandemic and working to return back to normal, and we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. We must make our society better, and we know we will, because you are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to the graduates, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.
And now, I welcome to the podium Takayla Becken, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the class of 2022.
All righty. We here, y'all. That's the first thing I gotta say. We here. And second, SUNY Oswego, family, faculty, professors, staff, familia, and class of 2022. How are y'all feeling today? Okay. All right, just had to check in with you real quick. So the first thing I would like to do is send a tremendous amount of love and appreciation to my parents, aunties, grandparents, family, ancestors, the divine, Mother Nature, and the entire universe for being with me, reminding me of who I am, and showing me what love is in the midst of storms. I would like to thank our alumni, Joyce Boyadu, Tasha Burgess, Carla Ortiz, Shania Ivering, and Alaja Brooks for seeing me through some of the most challenging moments in my college career. These queens showed me what it meant to be a leader, a friend, a safe space to speak your truth and trust in the process even when it doesn't make any sense at all. Thank you, Dr. Kenneth Marshall and Dr. Kathleen Kerr, for arming me and many other graduates here with tools that led to our own personal transformations here at SUNY Oswego. You know, when I first stepped foot on the soils of the indigenous tribes who SUNY Oswego currently sits on, I knew great things were ahead of me, but I never thought that these lands, these people, you people, would have uncovered some of the most vulnerable parts of me. Coming in here, I was a pretty, insecure, committed know-it-all who loved to help people. You all taught me to look beyond what I thought I already knew. Organizations such as the African Student Organization instilled in me, and say it with me if you know it, I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. The equestrian team showed me how my best horse friend, Buddy, could run game on me in a quick second, but also take care of me by just reading my body language. Women's Center alumni Natasha Burgess enlightened me on how trans women have periods and the importance of allowing a vision to expand through the Leading Ladies photo shoot, where an impactful, diverse group of women were highlighted. And speaking of, do we have any entrepreneurs and business owners in here? Where y'all at? I can't see y'all. Where y'all at? Come on, come on, come on. Make yourself be known. Like, come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Our environmentalists and social workers, are you here? I love to hear it. Okay. Our future therapists and psychiatrists, where are you at? Okay. That's what we need right there. We sure do. And let's not forget about our first generation students. We got any in here? Come on, y'all gotta stand up. Come on, y'all gotta give yourself a round of applause right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. And although I bet I missed a few, do we have any multi-dimensional beings in here who are a mixture of various things? You love a lot of things? All right, that's what I love to hear. All right. My mom asks me all the time, what are you doing after college? Are you gonna go get your master's? I say no. Are you going to go be a principal? Ooh, no. Are you gonna go back to Europe? You said you wanted to. I just got back from Spain, Ma, I'm good. Then what? She says. I'm going to go volunteer in Puebla, Mexico, making some Mexican food, then go further into Latin America and hop over to Africa so I can learn about various cultures, languages, Mother Nature, and overall people. Thank you. But she's, am I serious though? She asked me if I'm serious. My childhood is crazy. Does this sound familiar to any of y'all? Parents, mentors, graduates, any of you? Have you ever had a vision or yearn to do something that would probably make you look really crazy? I bet you did. I see some nods. Okay. I do it all the time. Just ask Dr. Kathleen Kerr. You see, I have this post-it note created by the counseling center that says, it always seems impossible until it's done. I bet some of you have some of these post-it notes too. One thing that I learned from you all SUNY Oswego graduates is that that we are some creative, resilient, compassionate, and very direct individuals who cannot help but look out for one another. And being the Student Association president, you have all shown me when it comes to your events, your visions, and your money, you do not play at all. You all, along with many other dimensions of this campus, have surely built up my emotional stamina, which I greatly appreciate all of you for. In doing the things that set your heart on fire, you can often find your times feeling and or being alone. Alone, looking for strength, knowledge, connection, a chance to breathe. It's not easy. It's all, if anything, it's terrifying. It makes you want to scream, "Hey mama, hey papa, I'll take the couch." Now, how many of our parents would look at us like we crazy? I know some parents are looking at me right now like, yeah, you wouldn't have been saying that at my house. I'm sorry, no. Like no ham, no jam, no turkey, nothing. You gotta go up there and take a chance on life. But what if we fail? But what if it doesn't get any easier? But what if we are not ready? And we'll probably never be 100% ready. Raise your hand if you feel like you are 100% ready to get up and move on. It's okay, be proud with it. Be proud with it. If you're ready to move on, let's go. All right, bet, let's go. I'll be up, down, around the corner, depending on the day. Family and faculty, please let us know. Raise your hand if you have ever felt ready for your most challenging points of time. Okay. For all this time, SUNY Oswego has set out to transform our lives. As you are walking out of here with your diplomas, do you feel transformed? Do you feel like you are the same person you were when you came in to SUNY Oswego? As former President Stanley and Dr. Kenneth Marshall would say, this college thing is really not just about getting that degree. It's about who you become while you're going towards that degree. So who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know what you want to be? And I don't mean this as in, I want to be an astronaut one day, which I don't. I can see the stars mighty fine from here, even though it's sunny outside. You extraordinary beings, you are everything you need and more. We are processing our lives through a time of global crisis where we find ourselves in a global pandemic, wars, mental health crises, the rights of women under attack, the LGBTQ+ community under attack, Asian lives, Black lives, Indigenous lives, and Mother Nature, as we already know, on fire. People have fought and are continuing to fight for all of us to live on our own terms. Don't you forget to fight for yourselves and for each other. When everything seems to be changing and nothing seems to make sense, just wait, be still. Remember, as Dave Grohl says, no one is you, and that is your power. Let's learn from our history, let's learn from each other, and let's learn from the impossibilities in life. Once upon a time, Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream, which we all know too well, and we sit here in manifestation of that. Once upon a time, former President Stanley wanted to build an ice arena, and I look around, here's an ice arena. And once upon a time, I could be the president. And once upon a time, class of 2022, we healed, we lived, we learned, and we didn't give up on Nostro Destino, also meaning our destiny, especially if and when we get to create it ourselves. I see you, and I love you. Congratulations, graduates of 2022.
Good morning. SUNY Oswego enjoys a long relationship with nearby Fort Drum and numerous veterans groups in Central New York and hosts a vibrant ROTC program on campus. We are dedicated to providing a welcoming and supportive environment for our veteran and military student population, and our college is enriched by their presence in turn. In recognition of your contributions to this nation and to the college, would our students wearing red, white, and blue cords, and anyone, including family and guests, who have served in our nation's armed forces, please stand so we can acknowledge your service and express our gratitude. Thank you. It is now my pleasure and privilege to recognize our retiring faculty and professional staff. Please stand and remain standing when your name is read. Anna Jukic-Cox, Associate Professor, Modern Languages, is retiring after 21 years of employment at the college. Scott Roby, Associate Professor, Physics, will also retire from SUNY Oswego this year. Scott has served the college for the past 35 years. We wish to express our deep gratitude to Anna and Scott for their exemplary service to SUNY Oswego. We wish you well in what we hope will be a long, engaging, and productive retirement. We hope that you will return often to campus. You will be greatly missed.
I now have the honor to introduce this morning's commencement speaker, Joseph Lauco, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer for SRC Incorporated and Chairperson of SRC International Incorporated. Joe is part of the leadership team at an international research and development company that solves grand challenges problems in the areas of defense, environment, and intelligence. Together, SRC and its for-profit subsidiaries are redefining possible by delivering unique next-generation solutions of national significance to keep America and its allies safe and strong. Lauco manages the day-to-day operations of SRC's highly diversified organization, which includes offices across the U.S., Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom. Additionally, he is focused on executing SRC's strategic plan, monitoring the financial performance of the enterprise, evaluating new initiatives, and developing key industry relationships. With more than 20 years of experience in software project management, software engineering, and test engineering, Joe is an expert in electronic warfare, reprogramming, data simulation, bistatic radar, and big data analysis. A friend, partner, and staunch supporter of SUNY Oswego, Joe is a long-standing member of the college's Engineering Advisory Board and currently serves as its chair. He has also been a key contributor to the creation of SUNY Oswego's innovative MBA cohort, delivered on-site to employees at SRC's corporate headquarters in North Syracuse. He holds a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering from SUNY Buffalo and a master's degree in electrical engineering from Syracuse University. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Joseph Lauco.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm truly honored to be here to speak today. First, I'd like to thank the Oswego faculty and staff, Dr. Toll, Dr. Furlong, Dr. Kerr, Mary Canale, and Kristen Croyle. I'd also like to welcome the distinguished guests, friends, families of all the graduates in the audience today. And the graduates. Let me start by congratulating you, the class of 2022. You did it. And my goodness, what a bumpy ride you had. In March of 2020, we were all sent home, me included, for what we thought was a 2-week shutdown. Well, 2 weeks turned into 2 months, turned into 2 years. You survived online classes, hybrid classes, social distancing, singing happy birthday while you were washing your hands, mask wearing, toilet paper hoarding, and, God forbid, the closing of the bars downtown. But you persevered. And as they say, that tassel is worth the hassle. You've worked hard to earn those seats you're sitting in today, and you deserve to be proud of your accomplishment. Your degree proves that you can set a goal, overcome adversity, and accomplish what you set out to achieve. Your degree and your college experience have redefined what is possible for you. Redefining possible, what does that mean to you? Redefining possible is what we do at SRC, the company I work for. We're a not-for-profit R&D company committed to redefining possible in the areas of defense, the environment, and intelligence. When we hear too difficult or can't be solved, we quote Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother, challenge accepted. I started at SRC 36 years ago, about the same time you did it for here, as an electrical engineer right out of college. 36 years at SRC was not the original plan, but it is where my life journey has taken me, and I wouldn't change a thing. Your degree doesn't guarantee success, but it does open doors to new opportunities. Your Oswego experience has exposed you to diversity. Diversity along multiple dimensions such as race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, age, physical abilities, religious beliefs, and political beliefs. It exposed you to the diversity of thought. Now I realize the irony in talking about all the diversity here at Oswego to hundreds of students dressed in identical caps and gowns, but I did see some fuzzy slippers on the way in. That was pretty good. But what you have learned during your Oswego experience has redefined your possible. When people ask me what my responsibilities are as Chief Operating Officer at SRC, I tell them my job is to create an environment that facilitates exceptionality, an environment that allows others to make the most of their talents, and an environment that allows people to redefine possible. I see the same energy and attitude here at Oswego. The Oswego leadership and faculty, along with the Central New York community, has built a campus and educated a student body that is a gem within the SUNY system. The campus is a place for students to explore possibilities that they may not have considered and to be exposed to thoughts and ideas that expand the way they think of the world and think of themselves. This campus is a magic place that transforms incoming freshmen whose worldview may have been shaped by TikTok into citizens that appreciate a complex world full of possibilities and maybe, just maybe, how they fit in. Congratulations, this is a campus, a community, and an environment to be proud of. Now, I know a little bit about the Oswego campus back in the day. My first time on the Oswego campus was 1964. I'll let you do the math. Carry the two. Yep, 58 years ago. Both my parents had just graduated from Oswego and were brand new teachers. My father was attending graduate school at Oswego during the summer of 1964. My parents and their newborn son lived just off campus in what my parents described as the Newman Center's garage. Apparently, the landlord didn't have a car at the time. In 1961, when both my parents were sophomores, they drew their initials in wet cement that had just been poured outside of Moreland Hall, my mom's dorm. AW plus JL with a heart around it. While growing up, my parents showed my sisters and me those initials every time we drove through Oswego. And then my father would point to the smokestacks in the distance and say, "Who knows what they are called?" And my sisters and I would answer, "Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Frank." When my parents visited campus for their 50th class reunion almost 10 years ago now, they visited the initials that were still visible in the cement. Hopefully, Dr. Toll, my story won't get them in trouble. I assume the statute of limitations has lapsed at this point. Wouldn't want this on their permanent record. But both of my parents were first-generation college students. My grandfather was an immigrant, and the opportunity to send his kids to college was his version of redefining possible. The United States had provided the environment for him and his family to achieve things they couldn't dream of in his native Slovakia. Oswego has always been a special place for my mother and father, and also a special place for me. So now, how do you make the most of the opportunities before you? How do you take the next step in redefining your possible. When I graduated from college, the world was a very different place. Heck, 2 years ago, the world was a very different place. But it doesn't matter if it's the 1980s, 2019, or 2022. I have two pieces of advice that have withstood the test of time. Number one, be a good teammate. In my years at SRC, this is the one trait that will define whether someone is successful or not. If you are a good teammate, you can help move mountains. You can help redefine possible. If you are a lousy teammate, I don't care what your grade point average is, you will not last. Stephen Covey authored their famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I highly recommend it. It has sold millions of copies. I'm going to do you all a favor and summarize Covey's book in the next 3 minutes in my own words. Part 1, how to be a better person. Don't be a victim. Don't be a complainer. Be part of the solution. There is nothing more annoying than someone who sits and complains all the time about things they don't understand or control. Set goals for yourself, and then plan activities that will help you attain your goals. Seems simple. Hey, I like to binge watch Ozark as much as the next person, but I dedicate time each week towards my goals. So what are you doing? I was going to say today, but we'll give you a pass today. But what are you doing this week? What do you have planned to help you get one step closer to your goals? There, that was the first 88 pages. Now, on to part 2, how to be a good teammate. Now, before we move on to part 2, part 1, the stuff I just talked about, this is a prerequisite for part 2, all right? So, you can't be a good teammate if you ignore part 1. So, in other words, if you're a whiner without goals and all you do is binge watch The Bachelor in Paradise, you don't get to move on to part 2, right? Part 2 is where the magic happens, though. The people that master these skills are the people that are successful in life. Okay, here we go. Part 2, how to be a good teammate. For you to win, someone else does not have to lose. Don't get me wrong, I'm competitive as the next person, but life is a team sport. The next one is key, so please wake up the person next to you. They need to hear this, all right? Seek first to understand, then to be understood. So let me repeat that. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. So before I try to convince my teammates that I am right, I want to listen and understand their perspectives. This requires listening and truly being interested and open to other approaches and ideas. Good teammates accept diversity, look for diversity, and celebrate diversity all the time. Malcolm Forbes, a very successful businessman, said, "Diversity is not about how we differ. Diversity is about embracing one another's uniqueness." It is easy to hang around people that think like you, but so rewarding to develop a relationship with someone who thinks differently. That is growth. That is what teamwork is all about, leveraging everyone's strength for the betterment of the whole, making each person important and heard. The people that recognize diversity, embrace diversity, and can organize multiple skills to accomplish a goal are those destined to become leaders. I have seen too many brilliant people that could not grasp these concepts. The crazy thing is, many times these people have been some of the hardest working, smartest people I know. They think, I can do this better than anyone, therefore just let me do it and get out of my way. The team that relies on one heroic individual quickly reaches a limit to what it can accomplish. The magic happens when everyone's talents are leveraged. There you go, 169 pages, the end. Okay, even though I have given you a comprehensive overview of this book, I still recommend you look it up. There may have been one or two details that I glossed over. I have seen these principles in action. When young employees at SRC ask me what do they need to be successful, I tell them, be the one that everyone wants on their team. If everyone wants you on their team, that implies you know what you are doing, you work hard, you help others, and you are a pleasure to be around. Okay, my second piece of advice, own it. Own what? Own your career, own your decisions, own your life. You write your story, don't let someone else write it for you. Early in my career at SRC, I was stuck in a job I did not like, a job that was not moving me toward my career goals. I had a choice. I could have said, I don't decide what I work on, my boss does that. What I work on is out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. My boss hates me, he's a jerk. I could have given up on SRC and left. Instead, I had a conversation with my boss. The conversation changed the trajectory of my career and of my life. I learned that SRC did care about my career, and I didn't know that I was unhappy. My boss at the time worked with me on a plan to get me into something I was more interested in. It didn't happen overnight. I had to be patient. But because we had a common understanding and I felt heard, I trusted that I was going to be back on track soon. I owned it. As a practice, when things don't go as I want, I look at myself first. You need to be honest with yourself, and you need to be hard on yourself. Could I have done something to prevent what happened? What could I have done to be more prepared when it did happen? That is owning it, not blaming others, not saying it was out of my control. Own it and do better next time. And finally, part of owning it means being decisive. You cannot redefine possible if you don't make a call, if you don't pick a path and give it a try. Albert Einstein said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." Mistakes are proof you are trying. Be decisive, make a decision. You won't always be right, but you will make progress, and you will be in control. Treat each mistake as an opportunity to learn. I will leave you with one final quote. Be decisive, right or wrong, because the road to life is paved with flat squirrels who could not make a decision. Thank you again, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Joe, for those inspiring words and advice. And the poor squirrels. I now invite Kristen Eichhorn, Dean of Graduate Studies, to the podium.
Candidates for the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study, Master's Degree, and the Graduate Certificate, please rise. Dr. Toll, I have the honor to present these candidates for the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study, the Master's Degree, and the Graduate Certificate.
By the authority vested in me by the University of the State of New York, the Board of Trustees, and faculty of the college, I confer on you the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study, Master's Degree, or the Graduate Certificate, and invest you with all rights, privileges pertaining thereunto. To signify this honor, Master's Degree graduates will have the hood bestowed upon them. Congratulations.
Graduate degree recipients, please come forward to be hooded and receive congratulations. Recipients of the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study have received the highest level of award granted by the college, which often includes up to 40 credit hours past the master's degree. These graduates are already hooded, and the master's degree recipients will be hooded on stage today. The hood is a very special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievements. These colorful hoods are reserved for those individuals who have attained academic degrees beyond the baccalaureate degree. The hoods are lined with official colors of the university conferring the degree. Hoods are edged with velvet of the color appropriate for the field of study, and the colors and corresponding fields of study are mentioned in your program on page 5. The hooding ceremony at SUNY Oswego signifies a scholarly and personal achievement. Our Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs is joined by the Academic Dean and will place the hood on the graduate student as a symbol of passage from student to master.
Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Ospilia Jimenez, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Yawapa Freeman, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Victoria Wen, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Nitish Tiwari, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Stella Okoye, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Phoenix Boignet, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Brittany Falkowski, Master of Arts, Graduate Certificate, Human-Computer Interaction, and Integrated and Social Media.
Michaela Connor Spagnola, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Matthew Danielson, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Ashley Ferguson, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Helen Krupski, Master of Science, Biomedical, and Health Informatics.
Shelby Barnes, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Janelle Giroux, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Timothy Boda, Master of Science, Chemistry.
David George Jr., Master of Science, Chemistry.
Christopher Serrano, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Ian Cummins, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Anthony Pompa, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Michael Scott, Master of Science, Chemistry.
Charles Noto, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Hinal Shah, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Anna Croyle, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Sean Wolslagel, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Tony Jones, Master of Arts, Human-Computer Interaction.
Please join me in offering congratulations to all the graduates. I now give you Kristen Croyle, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, please rise. Dr. Toll, I have the honor to present these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of the State of New York, the Board of Trustees, and the faculty of this college, I confer on you the baccalaureate degree and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. To signify this honor, please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations.
Baccalaureate degree candidates, please come forward to receive congratulations from your dean and Dr. Toll.
Ariana Petrosino, summa cum laude.
Skylin McNamara, cum laude.
Amanda Mead, summa cum laude.
Carly Sukiel, summa cum laude.
Allison Verge, summa cum laude.
Morgan Santangelo, summa cum laude.
Jane Okada, summa cum laude.
Kyle Burley, summa cum laude.
Kevin Farrell, summa cum laude.
Brandy Scheimer, summa cum laude.
Jackson Phillips, summa cum laude.
Jasmine Trumbull, summa cum laude.
Julia Rubin, summa cum laude.
Noah Newton, summa cum laude.
Ashley Scott, summa cum laude.
Patrick Miller, summa cum laude.
Matthew Lynn, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Ethan Weisberger, summa cum laude.
Ashley Savage, summa cum laude.
Michaela Geispers, summa cum laude.
Julia Axelband, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Taylor Coiner, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Klepiner, summa cum laude.
Allison Florzakowski, summa cum laude.
Paige Hazen, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Teresa Kamerman, summa cum laude.
Kayin Chan, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Anisha Casey, summa cum laude.
Charlie Lacker, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Brianna Bruno, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Quinn Seeley, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Ashley Federico, summa cum laude.
Robert Salerno, summa cum laude.
Rachel Newell, summa cum laude.
Zachary Gombis, summa cum laude.
Laura Broderick, summa cum laude.
William Kennedy, summa cum laude.
Emily O'Brien, summa cum laude.
Samantha Giustiano, summa cum laude, College Honors Program.
Jessica Buckley, summa cum laude.
Dana Carey, summa cum laude, College Honors Program. Tequila Becken. Amaya Corporon.
Araya Rosas.
Jacob Anderson.
Mason Birch.
Rachel Hansen, magna cum laude.
Ashanti Harrell.
Chelsea Morris.
Tyler West.
Caleb Tobin.
Maura Cleary.
Benjamin Feck, cum laude.
Chase Monachino, magna cum laude.
Jason Iasparo, cum laude.
William Langan.
Michael Harris.
Mackenzie McCula.
Bailey Gagan.
Isabel Dunning, magna cum laude.
Catherine Zellos, magna cum laude.
Sean Hughes.
Shay Elster. Jessica Hartcorn.
Nicole Rose. Isaiah Gardner.
Martin Kyriakos, magna cum laude.
Robert Torresani.
Deanna Parginoni. Alex Pietras.
Seth Wright.
Ian Gunn.
Alexander Jones.
Okay. Yadira Aranda Burgos.
Miguel Nunez.
Axel Mejia.
Wayne Walsh.
Joel Andres Cortez.
Richard Rafael Rivera.
Jeremy Walker.
Eric Simonetti, magna cum laude, College Honors Program.
John Perepian, cum laude.
Justin Oledu.
Franklin Sanchez.
Aaron Rezena. Aaron Rezena.
Duck Tran, magna cum laude.
Dot Tran, magna cum laude.
Min Wen.
Daniel Burns.
Jake O'Neill.
Jillian Fisher.
Timothy Hupman, cum laude.
Cassidy O'Brien.
Dylan Toshjan.
Jackson Brady.
Tim Harrison.
Alex Guerra.
Thomas Agavino.
Haley Smith.
Justin Barney.
Daniel Santana.
Nicholas Antoniello.
Megan Fuller.
Emily Logston.
Daniel Doherty.
Joseph Cipriani.
Limmy Morrell.
Amber Wheeler.
Asi Sai. Magna cum laude.
Nyerabi Fall.
Christopher Lemma.
Michael Fleming.
Christopher Brown.
Serena Palameni. To her.
Brianna Korber.
Celia Dennis, magna cum laude.
Alexa Cordero.
Camila Calistru.
Julia Karnowski.
Fidelis Coulong.
Ali Rashid, cum laude.
Kristen Kurish, magna cum laude.
Abby Finnerty, cum laude.
Cassidy Wilson.
Daniel Parago, magna cum laude.
Kylie Fisher.
Scott Howe.
Sophie Terwilligreer.
Emily Crane.
Cheyenne Deal.
Hannah Rogers.
Landon Van Alstyne.
Sabrina Rodriguez.
Alex Cintula.
Christian Elthorpe.
Christopher Eastman.
Allison Leffel.
Eva Potvin, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Matthew Rolfe.
Adam Nahar.
Cameron Ellis.
Nicholas Keys, magna cum laude.
William Bowling, cum laude.
Jesse Smithers.
Elizabeth Brown, magna cum laude.
Haley Woods.
Christian Mackey.
Dominic Comito.
Ode Alcargole. Charles Waltz.
Logan McGloin.
John Giuliano.
Reagan Salzer, cum laude.
Tyler Pittman.
Is it Nunez? Brianna Nunez, cum laude.
Jenna Lynch.
Caitlin Petties, cum laude. Caitlin Harnden, cum laude. Okay. Jordan Marshall.
Leah Kleins, cum laude.
Weston Gray, cum laude.
Kaylee Reagan, magna cum laude.
Riley Kalia.
Noah Monty.
Isabel Jones, cum laude.
Emma Schaefer.
Juliana Brophy.
Valerie Getz, magna cum laude.
Alexander Kenny.
Taylor Simpson.
Kyra Scott.
Natalie Mogavaro, cum laude.
Seth Nesbitt, cum laude. Oscar Quinteros.
Sukrit Kaur, magna cum laude.
Kaimani Trent, cum laude.
Quapa Clay, cum laude.
Megan Ward.
Isabella Serafini, cum laude.
Christopher Johnson.
Megan Rafalowski.
Taylor Allen.
Anne-Marie Menier.
Angelica Garcia.
Jonathan McCann.
Karen Nahera.
Javana Perez, magna cum laude.
Asma Munir.
Kayla Steele.
Kiara Husbands.
Debbie De Jesus.
Jade Drewer.
Maria Uriza, magna cum laude, College Honors Program.
Alexa Chaponi.
Andrew Boyer, cum laude.
Miguel Cruz.
Leandra Jean Baptiste.
Izai Nicasio.
Giuliani Summers.
Noble Ellis Cox.
Donosa Martinez.
Anthony Tragle.
Imani Robinson.
Julia Messmer, magna cum laude.
Jasmine Blair, cum laude.
Madison Mangonia, magna cum laude, College Honors Program.
Jessica Sforza, cum laude.
Morgan Hubbard.
William Karapetian, magna cum laude.
Jenna Coots, magna cum laude.
Ashley Katie, magna cum laude.
Miriam Krupski.
Chelsea Gomez.
Go ahead. Megan Gervasi.
Skylar Bouchard.
Salma El Prince.
Nicholas Cronin.
Jessica Birch.
Alyssa Curling.
Lindsay Fluman, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Skylar Davis.
Zoe Gaskill.
Flemmy Tyson Jones.
Olivia Sleva.
Gabriella Rounds, cum laude.
Sierra Nebel.
Mila Green, cum laude.
Shanna McCarthy, magna cum laude.
Tremar Wallace.
Zyreek Roscoe.
Anubhav Sharma.
Reagan Lundy, magna cum laude.
Trinity Fringo.
John Zelepeski.
Alexia Perez, cum laude.
Natalie Latito, cum laude.
Lauren Sampson.
Jillian Hall, cum laude.
Donald Berry.
Miriam Macatonin, magna cum laude.
Riley Laziski, cum laude.
Taylor Wiltshire.
Rhiannon Bonowitz, cum laude.
Elena Berlin, magna cum laude.
Nathaniel Payag, cum laude.
Haruni Dodangota, magna cum laude.
Kimari Jackson.
Tiana Christie.
Mariah Saki Mensa.
Jean-René Jones.
Cameron Bolivar.
Eric Dusseldorp.
Kaylin Wilson, magna cum laude.
Zoe Menig.
Christopher Vitale.
David Hagan.
Braden Alessi, cum laude.
Gilkey? Krista Gilkey.
Michaela Warren.
Taylor Wolf.
Joanna Kochonek, magna cum laude.
Gabriella Green, cum laude.
Emily Cairns.
Delenn Robin.
Taylor Donito.
Alyssa Calabrese, cum laude.
Gianna Passauer, cum laude.
Danielle Siebold.
Peter Monteforte.
Evangelos Katras.
Sarah Parsons.
Adam Jimenez.
Anthony Ficarata.
Landon Berrios.
Noah Stepien.
Jolene LeBlanc.
Christina Engler.
Matthew Woods.
Sarah Kroll, cum laude.
Nicholas Unger.
Aaron Castrovinci, magna cum laude.
Tori Palmer.
Megan Guernsey.
Liam Todd.
Erica Gould.
Jessica Azule.
Allegra Neglia, cum laude.
Mark Maestri.
Vin Boy, cum laude.
Eric Cuevas.
Joey Shell.
Bailey Deng.
Salima Moore.
Dennis Ramos.
Andrew Bafuto.
Eric Pennell.
Zachary Varvatsis.
Elizabeth Delara.
Brooke Guancheli.
Charles St. George.
Nathan Jennings.
Kayla Gary.
Melissa Valentine, cum laude.
Andy Perone.
Abigail Salve, cum laude.
Haley Gugino.
Rylan Coda, cum laude.
Stephanie Carroll.
Jacqueline O'Neill.
Natalia Boylard.
Chloe Whittington.
Isa Mehmedovich.
Brooklyn Hale.
Taylor Uden.
Sarah Monnet.
Kayla Morea.
Elizabeth Myers.
Margaret Riordan.
Michael Ross.
Justin Harder.
Jaden Cruz.
Jennifer Akisi.
Emma Smoot.
Amanda Cloutier, summa cum laude.
Sarah
Congratulations.
Buckler.
Tiffany Flores.
Panila Sajamin.
Allison Sky Robinson.
Sayuri Pacheco.
Jamie Perrin.
Caitlin Hoyt, cum laude.
Sabrina Sauve, cum laude.
Daniel Tracy.
Holly Bourgeois, magna cum laude.
Nora Kingsbury.
Kayla Gonzalez.
Samantha Badar, magna cum laude.
Charlotte Holding, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Emily Olds, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Pierce Hurd, cum laude.
Aaron Rittenhouse.
Gianna Rivera.
Caitlin Dagger.
Dina Palovic.
Sydney Jacobs.
Cosette Erikozai.
Daisy Townsend, magna cum laude.
Tyler Corbin.
Benjamin Lesky.
Jillian Danielle.
Bryn Wallivan.
Tiana Moxley, cum laude.
Brittany Alton.
Emma Yusko, magna cum laude.
Nina Bonina.
Erin Wilmont, cum laude.
Valentina Solonos, cum laude.
Yeah. Sona Barry.
Suadu Berry.
Mildred Green.
Nana Ose.
Catherine Brand, magna cum laude.
Emily Ashlaw, magna cum laude.
Allison Cleary.
Alexander Padilla, cum laude.
Numrata Pokarel, cum laude.
Johan Roque, cum laude.
Emily Yarbrough, magna cum laude, College Honors Program.
Julia Harrell.
Valencia Paraja, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Saturn Watrous.
Liam McMahon, magna cum laude.
Joseph Stephen Champagne.
Phone Peng.
Shannon May.
Imani Jones.
Michelle Thomas.
Kenya Young.
Denisha Wilson.
Alexis Agbodsa.
Arlissa Fernandez.
Hamdi Farah.
Ethiopia Jarvis.
Caroline Mangold.
Miranda Alexis Carlo, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Daniel Pampa, cum laude, College Honors Program.
Edisa Cuevas Aponte.
David Dominguez.
Michelle Adeashon.
Congratulations to all the graduates. I now give you Mary Canale, Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement.
In 1886, the Oswego Normal School Alumni Association was formally established at the 25th anniversary of the college. For more than 136 years, the Alumni Association has connected more than 90,000 Oswego alumni and their alma mater through student programs, career networking, alumni events, philanthropic support, and reunions. On this special occasion that launches our newest graduates into the world to carry on the work of our college's founder, Edward Austin Sheldon, please join me in welcoming Amaya Corcoran, who will present the alumni banner on behalf of the class of 2022.
I am proud and honored today to welcome the class of 2022, the newest members of Oswego Alumni Association. It gives me great pleasure to present to you, Dr. Toll, on behalf of the class of 2022, a symbol of our growth, our accomplishment, our futures, and most importantly, our promise to maintain the rich heritage of Oswego and our unique network of more than 90,000 proud alumni who have graduated from this college before us. The class of 2022 banner.
Okay, so now that you've walked the stage, let me be the first to call you graduates of SUNY Oswego and to offer you my sincere congratulations at this momentous achievement. It is my honor as the officer in charge to offer you encouragement as you go forward from this wonderful place that has been your home away from home, or as I heard last night, home, not your parents' house. All right. A place where you have learned, achieved, and reached milestone after milestone during your time at SUNY Oswego. This is a day to look back on all you've accomplished and all that you faced, and look forward to the future. Face it with confidence. Take a moment now to think about how many people helped you forge this path forward and kept you moving, reaching your goals, making sense of the challenges, maybe making some crazy decisions. And think about all that they've been there for you. So just take 1 minute. Actually, I'll give you only 5 seconds. We'll keep it moving. Okay. So as you think about the landscape ahead, it's going to take you to new places with new friends, new colleagues, new responsibilities. You're rooted, however, at SUNY Oswego. So my message today is to let you remember to author your own success, to be present, to be in the moment, to follow your passion. Surround yourself with the people of the highest character, of those who are deliberate, thoughtful, respectful, and as resilient as you are. And always remember your supporters as you reach for the stellar possibilities that lie ahead. Graduates, your Laker spirit has been truly inspiring. If you weren't in the tent last night, it came out in full force. It was wonderful, very energetic. Keep it going. You've made it through a lot. We're deeply grateful for the positive ways you have responded over the past few years. You successfully adapted to the global pandemic and learned to live with COVID all around you, consistently displaying a never give up, never give in attitude. I implore you to carry this strength of character with you as you pursue a successful life, a rewarding career, and a meaningful future. As American author and disability rights advocate Helen Keller so eloquently put it, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering Can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved? The past few years have definitely allowed for soul strengthening, ambition inspiring, and certainly many successful achievements. I hope you will look back on your time at SUNY Oswego and take pride in how you've grown, matured, and developed. You have impacted this campus in profound ways. Your presence here, literally, your presence back on campus here over the past year or so, really has made unique and lasting contributions to who we are as a campus family. Ralph Waldo Emerson, American philosopher, abolitionist, and poet, once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." It is time for you to be you. Unleash your creativity, your hard work in charting your future, and also in service of humanity and in our collective quest for a better world. Grab a hold of your future with a new sense of purpose, a greater understanding, and the Oswego-infused ability to persevere with integrity, even in the most difficult times. My fellow Lakers, the world is your canvas. The academic and social experiences you have consumed at SUNY Oswego have equipped you to continue learning, to think critically, and to paint your best possible selves. You are a special class of 2022. We are so proud of all of your commitment and your personal power. You have truly lifted others up on our campus and beyond, and represented yourself in SUNY Oswego well. Your future awaits, and I know you're ready and well prepared to seize the opportunities ahead and to make your impact on the world. Congratulations.
Please stand while Rhonda Brown leads us in the singing of the Alma Mater. The words are printed on the back of the program and on the screens above.
Voices fill the air, singing reverently, pledging our school fair, truth and loyalty. This our song we raise in her name and praise. Oswego, alma mater, hail to thee.
Please be seated. Families and guests are requested to remain in their seats until all graduates have left the Convocation Hall. Immediately following the ceremony, you are invited to reunite with your graduate at a reception held in the tent just outside on the west side of Marano Campus Center. Dr. Toll, I now declare the 161st commencement to be adjourned.